Hi everybody, from a beautiful day in Skyrim. This is a quick overview of the Voyage to the Dreamborne Isles quest, and I don't normally do quest reviews or, big mod reviews, but, well, other than for the housing aspect of it. But this one is pretty nifty, and so I just thought I'd give you a few tips and tricks about it and show you what it's all about in case it's something you're interested in but have decided thus far not to have a go at it. And this place, or rather this mod, was recommended to me by Krisko Bingo and I never heard of it, so I'm really glad that he did. This is in my LE game, but it's available for SSE as well. So I'll show you where we are. We're right here outside of Riverwood, and this is Auburn's house. The quest starts as soon as you log in after downloading the mod. You go and see Borlan at the Frozen Hearth in Winterhold. He sends you off to find this home. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find a missing mage. So you come to his house and it all looks pretty normal, if quite small. It's not somewhere you'd want to live, really. So this is where your adventure begins. You're going into the dream world, and you will find as you go around dream diaries, entries by the guy that we're trying to find. And just look at this place. I'll do a sort of collage at the end of this just so that you can get a better feel for the place itself, which is super beautiful. So I just wandered around for ages, just looking at everything and being amazed by it. And you need to find, your objective initially is to find 3, they look like paragons. There's water, fire and earth. There's custom music in here that you can probably hear, it's really lovely. So the water one, just go up to that house up there. This isn't a walkthrough, by the way, because I haven't finished this myself yet. I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through. The fire one comes from that cave over there. And then the forest one comes from the temple, which I am going to show you just because it is drop dead gorgeous. My jaw hit the floor when I saw it. And you see the style. It's from the mind of a madman, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. I love it. If only I could live in a house like that. It's a fabulous place to explore. So if you're thinking this is just a small mod and it's going to take 5 minutes, I didn't go to bed last night until maybe, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning. I could not stop playing it. I absolutely loved it. See what I mean about how gorgeous it is? Just the landscape is so lovely. It's Tamriel, but summertime. The mist rising in the water. And my advice to you is bring your best gear, because I'm not kidding. Some of the mobs in this are super frickin' hard. I mean, nails. And I'm not a slouch. Might not be the best player ever, but I'm not terrible. But I had to kind of reassess how cool I think I am. You know what I mean? And look at this. Honestly, when I first came in here, I was like, oh my god. And I still am. It's truly fabulous. And there's a side quest in here to help that little ghost. I don't know if you can see her just there where my pointer is. She needs you to collect spirits for her. And then she gives you some advice as to how to actually get to the paragon you're looking for. And it's quite the maze. And I'm not really, you know, into puzzles and mazes. I would rather I'd rather just stand toe to toe and, you know, kill somebody rather than, you know, jump through a bunch of hoops to get to them. But having said that, this is so well done. There's your objective over there, that statue. You see that beam of light? That's where your paragon is. So, yeah, that's what you need to get to. Good luck. Once you've got it, you can move on. By the way, you also get, when you go in that fire cave, I think that's where it came from, you can pick up a crossbow and some bolts, and they're pretty awesome actually. Explosive bolts and freezing bolts, and the crossbow is called Furnace or Firenace. And the HP of some of the mobs in here is so huge that you'll be grateful for that if you haven't got anything more awesome on you already. And then when you've got them all, see what I mean about them looking like paragons? Once you've got those keystones, that gate up there opens, and then you go on to where you'll spend most of your time. Isn't this amazing? So this is the Elysian Ascent, and you need to find your way up and out of here. I knew I was going to pick the wrong one. It's really gorgeous in here, isn't it? And you know you're in a dream world. It really makes you want to stay. How crazy is that? Look at that upside down hanging off the ceiling. Okay, so once you get to this part, there's a really good backstory, by the way, with this place as well. The history, as you learn it as you go along, as to what's happened and why this place is like it is. Don't forget, your main mission is still to find the dude. All of these are voiced, by the way, these characters, which is just excellent. So one of the quests, the main quest, is given to you by Captain Valkus. I've done that one. Oh my god, that was so hard, I can't even tell you.
Where have you been, eh? Thought you were dead.
No, still here. Yeah, he sends you to kill a bunch of dragons, and they are nails. Oh my god. You've got a few other things to do first.
Things haven't shown up since they attacked us. I think we're safe for now.
Before you kill them, but I would just say, read the walkthrough, because I didn't, and I kind of ended up doing things a bit out of order. And missing bits altogether, actually. In the common house, there's also another couple of side quests that you can pick up. extraordinary is this place, though? And you can see it's got a great map. So I'm now in the business district. There's the residential district, Hall of Kings, Life Giver, the Guarded Shrine, and Sealed Eden. So it's, you know, you can travel around by fast travel pretty quickly once you've discovered these places. And here's the other main quest. This guy, he sends you into the Lost Archive to find something to help him translate what's happened here. Oh. So beautiful. I can't wait to see what this guy does next. Oh. I've got a feeling that this is the last of the dungeons, if you like, or puzzles that you come to. I just thought I'd show it to you anyway. Look how gorgeous this is. And it keeps that dreamlike quality all the way through. I think my next objective is over there. Some of these places are a bit of a nuisance to find. You know, it's one of those places where you don't see everything all at once. Oh god, yeah. I think this is my next objective and I am not looking forward to it. Ugh. So, this mod author is quite Machiavellian, actually. Oh. I mean, it's all very well pressing buttons to move on, but when you've got to keep backtracking, and then you can't remember what you did, that's not even funny. So here's the barrier. I think this is somewhere near the end of the mod. I can't get through there yet. But I spent literally half of yesterday day and half the night in here. Oh. Okay, there's a couple more things I just want to show you. Oh, this place is quite stunning, isn't it? And it has a full 24-hour clock, as you can see. There's the ship to help the sailors escape from this place once the dragons have been dealt with. Music is so lovely. Okay, so this place is fascinating. You'll find armor pieces around about here. You can see I've got the boots and the helm and the hauberk, but I couldn't actually find the gloves. Ignore my shoulder doodad, that's my current armour. So I'm sure they're in here somewhere. But just check it out. And there are different levels in here too. Oh, and that up there. Oh, do you know, I don't know how many times I quick saved in my playthrough of this. Probably dozens. Because I don't have any jumping mods or anything, you know? I had to do it the hard way, and I did fall multiple times. But hey, I got better quickly. So this is the Lost Archive, where you'll find the armour. And do open up the doors, because they lead to other little secret places. And this brings you up to the next level in the marketplace, which also involves a load of jumping. Ah. As you see. And it's a bit terrifying. You know, not everything's doable, but it keeps you on your toes, and it, you know, I was quite anxious while I was doing it, but it's fun. There's no doubt about it, and you've got no choice but to do it either, because your objective requires you to. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you is this place. And this is the Hall of Kings. And this is another access to the Sundered Core. And I came in here too early. So now I'm wondering if all the mobs have respawned. Because I am not kidding. I killed approximately 1,800,000 Dreamborne in here. It was awful. Eek, they've respawned, so now I think maybe the mobs have as well. Okay, so it was about 50, but it felt like a lot more. And it's a total maze in here. Luckily they haven't. They just started coming from everywhere, I'm not joking, and then as soon as you managed to clear that lot out, you'd go up some steps and some more would come. But I could cope with that a lot better than the damn dragon fight. That I found really hard. I had to keep, you know, I just lived underneath the architecture there and popped out every now and again to try and get one. It was really hard, that dragon quest, for me, you know. Okay, so good, they haven't respawned. I'm kind of glad about that. But that's about all I'm going to tell you. Hopefully this hasn't contained too many spoilers to you know, spoil it for you, but also hopefully it'll have given you a taste of this place and how marvellous it is. It's quite amazing. So I will leave you with some fantastic views of this place. I'll call that the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. This isn't normally the type of video that I do, and now you know why. The reason for that is because you know, it's kind of hard really to put this together into a context, but I hope it's been helpful, and I will see you soon for the next one.